Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Victius and welcome back to Software Inc. and welcome back to Victech Incorporated. In the last episode, we hired the marketing team that we got down here, or the marketing slash support team, and it's actually doing fairly well. As well as is our softwares. We have Victiusplays 2, who's selling really good, 42 active users. We got Crime Fighter at 11,000 active users. So we're ranking in some money. We're up to $3.5 million at this point, and we are not really even that big of a company. So I think that's fairly good. In one of the other videos, I think it was episode 4, no, episode 5, no, episode 4. It doesn't really matter. I got a comment from a very generous viewer, Raised Mace, but the comment was to hire in a receptionist and actually do design deals, and I think that's an amazing idea. So I think I'll look towards doing that in this video. Problem is just in the building that we're in right now, I don't know if a receptionist is going to be the best idea. I mean, we can hire or lease this room over here and have the receptionist be in there. I would really like to have a design team to handle all of the design work. And of course, I can be on that design team as well, since I am the designer, and we can just have the core team, all of the work for the products. I could also create a team for myself. That's also an idea. So I wanted to play a bit with that idea today. Maybe we can even go up 2 floors and then hire all the rooms, or at least, I don't know why I keep saying hire, lease all the rooms up here and use those for the company instead. So have core team over here, maybe my office here, the receptionist, if I could speak today, have the receptionist in here, and then use these other rooms for some teams. What we could also do is just to move company. We have the ability to move company or move the company somewhere else. We can move it to the skyscraper. That will give us bigger rooms, but I don't really know if the bigger rooms is what we need. What we really need is better laid out rooms for what we actually need. But I think that is a consideration to actually do that. Before I make any of the decisions, I think it's important to focus on where we are right now, because we still have some bugs to be fixed on the different softwares. We need to maintain the softwares that we actually got. So let's go ahead and do an update for Victiusplays, do another update for Crime Fighter. So Victiusplays to complete the update, of course. We don't want to pay any license and just get that out of the way. I also need to make sure that we have enough stock, but I think that we do. So that is good. Crime Fighter have sold pretty good. We made the most money with Crime Fighter, but I think Victiusplays 2 is going to overtake it at some point. I don't know if we can port it to anything. No, not really. So let's skip through here and see how the sales go, and then we'll look towards making a decision of where we actually want to go. I think in the beginning we'll just move up some floors, but let's see. We are still selling fairly good. Crime Fighter is falling in active users, but that's okay. We are up to 51,000 active users for Victiusplays 2. That is incredible. It sold for almost 500,000. That is really good. I think we can safely go ahead and pause. Let's go ahead and lease at least the rooms that we have now, and then move everything up there. Can I just do like that? Actually, I want to select entire room and just move furniture. I mean, I guess that seems to work. Terminate the lease on that. Do the same over here. Now, I don't really need that big of a room myself, so there's really no point in putting myself here. Let's just go ahead and lease this small one here, because I think that should be good. I just need my own office because apparently I'm just needy like that. We need to redecorate just a tiny bit. So now we are completely on the 3rd floor. My initial idea was to hire in a design team that can work on all of the design assignments that we get. But from what I understand, what we can really do is just to complete iteration 1. And that should be enough. At least that's what the comment is telling me. I guess actually, maybe we don't even need another team for it. Let's go ahead and lease this. And I want to hire in a receptionist. So for that, we would actually need to go to reception. Go and find the reception desk. I think let's put the desk here. And let's decorate it just a tiny bit. Couches are quite nice. So how about we just go for some decorations here and there. I guess this should be enough for the reception. I mean, we can put the logos once we have our own building. So with that, we also need to go into manage staff, and we need to hire a receptionist, come in from 8 to 12, and I think I'll actually want one from 12 to 4 as well. It will cost us $5,000 per month. I think we should do okay. Right now we really just have to wait and see if we actually get some assignments in, because we don't have much to do. I mean, we could hire this, I keep saying hire, that is so annoying. We could lease this room over here and put in some servers, because what we can also get is deals where we can do hosting jobs for other companies. Of course, we will pay a bit for running the servers ourselves. Well, actually, maybe we should wait until the 90s and then put in these tower servers instead of just the medium servers. Servers are good for more than just hosting deals. And I would actually like to have one. And that is mainly because I want to be able to have a server that we use for developing and for sign work and all of that. It limits bugs just a little bit because you do it on that server. So when things transfer from one employee to the other, it's still connected to the same server, and I think that handles some of the bugs. I don't really know the logistics of it all, but I know that using a server usually means that a percentage of the bugs that will appear have a chance of not appearing. I'll probably talk about that in another video as well. For now, it's still a little bit vague as far as if I remember it correctly or not. It used to be like that back in the day, but I don't know if it's like that anymore. But actually, it kind of suck. We haven't gotten any deals yet, but they should be able to walk up here. But let's skip ahead for a day, and we have 4 employees on vacation. So at least today we're not doing much as design work, but we are up to 60,000 active users. That is great, and we still have a decent amount of stock as well. So let's just have them work away on this. It will be a heavy task today, I think, because we are understaffed. So okay, the core team is not on this one. Let's just do an update for Victius frames, get those bugs out of the way, do the same for crime fighter, and I think with that we actually have some deals now. Good, but we only have print jobs, marketing jobs, so not really anything interesting. Let's just reject all of those. Let's go ahead and skip another day and go through. And we have a product that is running out of sales, and it's actually Victius frames. Seems like we're starting to make a bit on license as well for it, so I think that's good. People are actually using my software to create their own software, though we are still making the most money from actually selling the software. Let's go ahead and order, and I think we're going to order 30,000 copies because it is still selling so good. And I also want to see the event calendar. When do we have another operating system coming out? We have a console one in June, but that don't help us much. It's not in the near future, so we could actually go ahead and work on other software at some point. Though I think we will need a bigger team for that. So what we have as of now, we have a core team that consists of 5 people. We have, of course, myself as the leader and sort of the middleman and designer. We have Joe, we have Camilla, we have Gavin, and we have Lane. So Joe is a programmer mainly, but he can handle some design work. We have Camilla Goodman, which can handle pretty much anything. A real power woman actually to have in the company, and that's really good. We have Gavin, who is a programmer by heart. We could actually train him up. I don't think we will do right now. And then we have Elaine, who's also a programmer. But I think we can fit 2 more in, at least. If you just go ahead and copy all of this, say duplicate, and turn this around. That way we can get 2 more into the core team. And I think I want to get another designer and I want to get another programmer, because Camilla is fairly decent at art, and I think I can handle some art as well. Actually, not that much now that I think about it. Joe can handle the basics of design, but Camilla is really the only artist. So maybe another programmer and then an artist who's also a designer could be an idea. I think that's how we're going to do it, at least for now. So let's go ahead and get another programmer. And I actually want you to have a secondary role as a designer. And I want you to be compatible with the core team. Do you need to be big-brained? I mean, I always like big-brained because you can then utilize all the specialization points, which at least for the main role, which is always helpful. Not that anybody really have that much. Maybe because they're so young. You're fairly good, actually. You're fixing your computer as you're using it, though you can be stressed and you are a slow eater. But you're still fairly good. You have all the design that I need, really, and you have good programming, at least in network and audio, with your big brain, so we can always utilize that. So Isaac Dickerson could be a possibility. We also have Maxwell Walsh in audio, system, hardware as far as programming, and sort of the same actually with design. So I think we'll go for Walsh. You're also a fast learner, so let's hire you into the team. Let's assign Walsh to this room, or this chair at least. And we then need to hire a artist who's also a secondary in designer. And for this one, we need a specialization, and we'll go 3D, I think. Is Camilla good in 3D? Nothing in 3D. We are soon to hit the 90s, so I want to focus a bit on 3D, because as soon as we have 3D editors coming out, I'll see if I can be one of the first on the market to actually release one of the 3D editors. Okay, I forgot to change to artist. That's a bit stupid. We'll go again. Let's see what we got here. I also searched for a secondary in design. It's always good to have some more design, at least if we are going to do the design deals. That would be just fine, because I think they would be paying us per month. Let's see if we got anyone good in here. So didn't I assign 3D, and no one is really anything in 3D, so it's really actually quite lackluster. Let's go ahead and just sort by salary, because that way we can choose one that fits what we want and is not too expensive. So Marcel Harris would actually be okay. Has below average salary requirements. So let's hire you in and place you here. So Marcel Harris, there you are. We need to buy you a tablet. And I think now we actually have so much staff in here that we need to close people in a little bit with a cubicle wall. Should we have a drink dispenser somewhere? So like right here. I also think that I should educate myself just a tiny bit. So let's go ahead and say educate. We want to go into development and go some 3D design. So apparently only one in design. I think we should maybe send Camilla Goodman as well. We do have some people on the core team now who can fill in. So if we go ahead and say educate on Camilla, we'll go artist and we will go 3D. Oh, did I just educate you in programming hardware as well? Oh, that's not good. I didn't mean to do that. Can I take that back, please? I cannot. Okay. No, I think we'll wait on sending Joe. So let's finish the day here. We haven't really gotten any deals though. That is actually, oh, we just got two. Print job, and we got a development. Okay, let's take a look at that one. Take a look at the development one. Anti-Sniffer Watch 2 wants us to do some development. Let's take a look and see if we can actually do it. Type development software antivirus per month. They'll pay us 19,000 per month, and we'll have until August of 98 to do it. So we require a programmer level 1 2D, level 2 system, and an artist level 1 2D. I mean, what can really go wrong by, oh no, it's development. It's not design. Okay, we'll see if we can do that. We are developing for Anti-Sniffer 2. Hopefully that won't hurt me too much. I think let's unassign the core team from all marketing. As of right now, we just need to focus mainly on this. They will pay us 19 grand per month. Let's see, is there any requirements? There's really not, but we are developing a software that will eventually actually outsell our own. That's a bit of a bummer. Something has run out of stock. Have we literally just sold 30,000 copies of Victius Frames 2? That is insane. We're selling, it's selling so good. We just have to buy some more then, I guess. Let's order some copies. This time around we'll order 40,000 and we'll see how much we sell. I think this one here, let's order 1,000 more of Crime Fighter because it's still selling just a little bit. And hopefully the core team can actually finish this one. I'm a bit skeptical, and I hope I don't screw anything up or have to pay a huge fine for not completing it as I wanted it to. But I guess we'll see. They're paying us money, so I mean, it's okay. Oh, it's just sold for $1 million. Victius Frames just sold for $1 million. How much did we sell? We sold 27,000 copies in a month. I think let's just go right ahead and order 50,000 copies. It's selling good. We have over 100,000 active users on Victius Frames. Are we the most used 2D editor at this point? Let's go ahead and see here. If we do 2D editors and we'll go active users, Final Frames 5 is also up there. But I mean, we are right in their tails. That's amazing. That's so good. We don't have as good marketing, but that is good. Let's see if we can keep the track. Hopefully we'll take that #1 spot. But for now, I think it's still good, but I'm skeptical if I can get this done in time. It's really not good. Do I need to finish it all the way though? I'm curious, because I think we also have to finish all the bugs for it, don't we? We need to do an update for Victius Frames. I think that's actually more important. I want to finish my own product first. Gavin, you want a raise? Well, actually, most of you want a raise. I think we can go ahead and accept that. We are, oh my god, it's sold for over $1 million again. 126,000 active users. I think we're getting close to that #1 spot, at least in 2D editors wise. I'm so happy about that. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish the update here for Victic Frames. We'll go ahead and unpause this one. And what do we have of deals? We're not really getting any design deals. Let's just reject all of this. Should we just promote this? Just see what happens. Oh, we have to pay 1.6 million in taxes. Woo. We only have 3 months to file a report. I think we'll just have to pay the 60,000 because I don't have the time to do that. It must be crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and see. It's still just support. We're not really getting any design deals. That bums me out. Let's go ahead and promote this. Just fix some bugs on it. I really don't want to do much. Hopefully I won't be fined. Computers are getting slow. Let's go ahead and call cleaning and IT support. Ooh, we can actually make that 3D editor now, can't we? This feature is not supported by any operating systems on the market. I really want to do a 3D editor, and I really want to be the first 3D editor on the market. That could be quite cool. The competition would be so low that it would actually be worth it, but I have to keep a lookout for what actually comes up. We have a development one here, but it's still in development. I need design. I don't need the development. Now we're just spending time creating something from someone else. Lead designer is not having their... Why is that not being met? I mean, we have a single room here. Let's see how good we sell this time around at midnight. I think we have to order a bit more copies for Crime Fighter. We're still selling for over 1 million. It's so good. And we just took that #1 spot at 152,000 active users over Final Frames 5. That is incredible. I don't know how many bucks we have to finish on this one, but I think before we end this episode today, I will see if I can start something new. I don't think I can, because maybe we should just wait for the 3D editor. But I don't see any operating systems coming out anytime soon. We have some consoles one, but not really any. In 1991 we have 2 coming out, Lion 2 and Next Flash X3. That's one hell of a name. So maybe we have to wait until then to actually start on another software, or at least on the 3D editor. So maybe make a successor to Crime Fighter first, and then wait until we get to 91 to do the 3D editor. I think that could be an idea. But at this point, I really want to hire a bigger team. We have so much money that we can actually go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and split this up, and we'll see. We have the core team. We'll call that. We need a programmer. Programmers. Yeah, we'll do programmers. We'll do designers like that, and we'll do artists. And let's go ahead and change the color of the teams to sort of resemble what the actual colors are. They don't have to match exactly. Let's see if we can find this sort of shaded blue, just like that. So we'll have programmers, we'll have designers, and we'll have artists. And I think what we can really do, no, these rooms are different than this one here. So we have to make it another way, but I think we should be good either way. Let's go ahead and go like that. We'll take this and we'll duplicate it to over here, just like that. And then we can have 4 artists and we can have 4 designers, and that should really be enough, at least to start off with. I mean, we can plot one more in here. What we could actually do, because I do want a sort of a leader for that team. So what we could do, let's go ahead and do like that. Just put the leader table just like right there, and we'll have this one be the programmers, and we need more programmers than we need designers and artists. So we'll just go like this. We'll have 6 programmers, we'll have 4 designers, and we'll have 4 artists, a leader on each team. And I guess, I mean, myself is here as well. I can put myself on the design team. What I can also do is rename. Can I rename the core team? I don't actually know if I can. Rename. There we go. So let's just go for owner, and that will be myself. So we'll have to go into here, go into employees. We'll have Camilla Goodman. You'll go to change team. You'll go to the artists. We'll have Lane. You'll go to programmers. We'll have Gavin. You will also go to the programmers. Joe, you'll also go to the programmers. Maxwell or Marcel, you'll go to artists, and Maxwell will go to the programmers as well. So really, we actually don't have any designers. We have me as the designer, and I think that should be good for now. Go ahead and see, that is the owner room. This over here is the programmers. This one over here is the artists, and this one over here is the designers. What is the problem here? So this is assigned to, I'm just unassigned the furniture then. So the designers or the artists over here, we need to go ahead and delete all of the calculators, because give them all tablets. Same over here, because the designers will get more from the tablets than they will from the calculators, and then duplicate that, put it all out like this. And basically we just go ahead and do the same over here and then put in calculators instead. And then I think we can go ahead and assign here. We could actually, I think actually Camilla, can't you be like the leader? I mean, you don't have any skill, but you could go ahead and be the leader for the artist. That way we eliminate the price of that. So let's go ahead and assign you there. Assign Marcel over here. Go into the artist team and say use Camilla as the leader. I could actually put myself on the design team. Let me do that to begin with. So let's remove that. Employees, go ahead to me, change me to the design. Then I'll be the leader for the designers. And we can actually have Joe be the leader for the programmers. And that way we can save a bit of money on not hiring in a leader for it. So there we go, set up. I would say fairly decent. Let's go ahead and spend some time here. I think people have gone home. And before we skip, we always check if we need to order more copies, and we do. So let's order 50,000 more. At this point, I should have just ordered like 500,000, but I think it's okay. Let's order 5,000 for Crime Fighter as well, and skip ahead to the next month. And we're still selling for over 1 million, so that is good. It's amazing. What we will see now, however, is that we need to assign all of the teams to work on what they worked on previously, but now we can also spread them out. So we can say that the artists can help support while the programmers help on the software. So we can always have people working, and that is actually, I would say at least, a pretty good solution. But with that being said, I think that was it for this video. I didn't actually have to make, or I didn't make too much in this video. We have all of the softwares that we had before, but Victius Frames is selling so good that we really don't need to make another software right now. I'm a bit annoyed that I started working on the antivirus development thingy because it's not making us any money. I wanted to check on the design deals, but I mean, for now, this is good. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, also a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like Software Inc. I'm also playing Prison Architect. If you're interested in that game, there'll be a card to the playlist for that as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.